Morning. 7,000 square meter of land allocated of each individual.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for accepting all of us in this hall. It's a pleasure to be here and to meet all of you. I personally wanted to see how the flats are maintained, and I want to visit all the PRB flats to see firsthand what type of repairs are required, how many more flats needs to be built. As you may know, we are merging two institutions together. At the moment, we've got Housing Authority of Fiji and we've got Public Rental Board. But we are merging Public Rental Board under Housing Authority. And the reason why we're doing that, because as it is, Housing Authority identifies the land and gives the land to Public Rental Board to make houses, to make flats. So by merging the two institutions, the idea is to reduce the cost of operating two organizations, and we can do a lot more saving by reducing the cost, and we can plow this money into building more flats and maintaining flats. You may have heard that the Public Rental Board is working on a new tenancy agreement. Public Rental Board has been established for a particular reason, and the reason has been to assist people of very low income to live in the flat, to build their life. Once they have got enough savings, then they should move on into a home. Public Rental Board is not a permanent home for anybody. It is a transition. So you don't have a place to stay, we give you a place. From there, you need to build your life, make money. Housing Authority will then assist you in identifying land. You can borrow money and build your own home. That is the whole reason of setting up an institution such as Public Rental Board. But what we have found, in fact, there are families who have been living in public rental flats for years, like 30 years, 20 years, some 35 years, some 40 years, some 50 years, right? That's not how it should be. So it could be a failure on the part of the organization, that is Housing Authority, or Public Rental Board, for not having a system going where we can identify a land and assist household to build their home and move out of the Public Rental Board, because that should be the process. So the intention is now precisely to do that, so that we can assist households to make their own home. They move out, then the next people come in, the needy ones. Again, they utilize this facility, and again, Housing Authority should be able to find low-cost land or low-cost homes and move people out. That should be the transition. That's what should happen. So this is what I wanted to share with you. There will be some changes that will take place in the way we manage Public Rental Board flats and how it has been operating for a very long time. We have also come across cases in Suva, particularly, where people, they can afford to rent. They can live outside, they can rent a home, a flat, but they prefer Public Rental Board flats. One, because of its location, and two, because it's cheap. But that's not our concern. Our concern is whether the needy people in our society, are they being looked after? We are not here to look after people who can look after themselves, but we are here to look after individuals who are financially constrained, they need a roof over their head, and we are here to assist them. Right? So I wanted to share this with you. We've also come across cases where there are rental flats, particularly in mid-road area, which has become a hub for drug. So these are the tenants who are involved in drugs. Should I be keeping such tenants in the rental flats if they become a nuisance to the rest of the tenants? And also their safety is, for us, their safety is paramount. We need to protect their safety as well. So recently the Fiji police force, they had set up a tent, and they have been monitoring the place and also assisting Ministry of Housing and Public Rental Board and other institutions to conduct a socio-economic survey to find out who qualifies to stay in the public rental flats and who don't qualify. So we found there were a number of people who did not qualify to live there, and we have given them eviction notice. If I'm not mistaken, it's around 112 or so people were given eviction notice that you need to move out because your income level is higher than the threshold that was set for anyone to qualify to live in the public rental flats.
Rongalu.